Hey everyone, in this video we're going to go through how to create computer-generated graphs and charts, and we're going to use this favorite food one as an example. So just making sure you read the question correctly. So we're going to use the data from your homeroom to create a frequency table, so you should have already done that. And then we're going to use Google Sheets to create a bar graph to display your homeroom's favorite food on camp. And then you need to print it. So printing needs to be done outside of class time. So make sure that you've got it somewhere saved so you can either print it in the library or print it at home. So just making sure that you save it and you don't forget to print it and bring it to class. So no printing in class just because it takes up so much class time and we've only got 5 lessons to complete it. Okay, so let's go on to Google Sheets. Now, this was for our homeroom, so I'm going to use a different homeroom this time. So I'm going to clear that, and maybe I'll do 76. All right, so we go OK. All right, so you'll notice I've only got data for 76. We just want to make sure we've done that, and we're looking at favorite food. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be ordered. You can order it if you want to. Order food. What I mean is order the responses in alphabetical order, not order some croissants. That would be nice, wouldn't it? And we're going to create a bar graph based on this data. So we just want to select that column. So I can just go like that. And we want to go insert and then chart. Okay, so insert chart and pretty much does it for you. So there we go, already done. But I want you to be a little bit more creative. So we can see we've got our heading here. It seems a bit weird, count of what was your favorite food. All right, so you can change this to be something like 776's favorite food at camp. All right, so I've spelt favorite right. It's the Australian way, so I'm going to leave it like that. And then on the side here, we're going to have to change that. So I'm going to highlight that. And we're just going to do frequency. So just making sure it's spelled correctly. So frequency. And then, oh, where did my chart go? And then here, I'm going to do food type. All right, so just changing those titles just makes it make a bit more sense. Now you can change your colors as well. So we can see along here, you can change the color of your text if you wanted to. So I think that's probably, oops. Oh, you can play around with it. I don't want to waste this video trying to play around with it, but I'm pretty sure we can do different colors here. So we've got background color. So we're going to change beautiful. Chart border. I really want to change my chart bordered color, but anyway, let's make it blue. Font, I probably don't want to go too crazy with that, but yeah, you can see just changing that. So my title, oh, that's on the bottom, is it? There, that's where it went purple, down the bottom there, food type. I'm just trying to see where I can change the vertical axes, grid line and ticks. All right, so you can play around and change your colors. All right, so I'd love to see some different colors just than the standard ones. All right, but changing your title, all right, most of them will have frequency on the side, and changing your x-axis label as well. Now, if I just get out of that, and my screen is very, very squishy, so let's see if I can make it a bit smaller so we can see things a bit easier. All right, so see I've got my chart and I can move it around like that. You might want to cut it. So if I go to Control-C, or you can just right-click. No, I can't right-click. So let's just see if I can copy that. And you can stick it into a Word document. So just hopefully this opens for me. And we should be able to paste it in there. All right, and it's going to make it easier to print. So if you put them all on the same page, once you've done them, put them on a Word document, and then it just makes it so much easier. Now, in your assignment, so we just did a bar graph, And for this one, it says to create a graph. So you can create a graph of your choice. I'm just seeing if there's any. All right, so if we go back here and just go to, I might just pause to check. I basically found it just as I stopped my video. So if we just go to setup and column chart, you can change here to a pie chart. All right, so just making sure that you can change those colors as well. Just have a play around with it. We've got here a column, it's basically a bar chart as well, but now going horizontally. And then, is there anything else? Probably nothing else. Got like a little donut chart if you're thinking you'd rather a donut than a pie. But you can see all different ones there. But the main ones we're going to use are column, bar charts, or pie graphs. Okay, or you can use a donut one if you want. I don't mind. Now, if you're selecting the whole cohort, so just make sure when you're doing the green ones, get back to the assignment, that you're doing the whole cohort. So we go to t-shirt design. My thing's flashing at me telling me I've got to stop the video. All right, so oops, can we get out of this? Just delete you. No, move out of the way. Where's our t-shirt design? All right, so we're just highlighting this one now. I'll let you get rid of that later, but insert chart, and you can choose what type of chart you want, and I don't want a histogram, but playing around with it. All right, so I would like you to have a think about if you get stuck on any of them, you can always just go on to another one and then ask for help in class. All right, bye guys.